Hello, everyone. This is a little late of a stream, but to start up. But this is Peter Pfeiffer. This is the Puck Ops here, and we are getting ready for the Stanley Cup Final and the NBA playoffs. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final tonight, and Dallas just scored. Sorry, I was a little late, but the Stars just scored. It's 1-0, and now Radulov is pushing with Gaudreau. So I missed the first goal, but I'm on now. I'll be here for the rest of the game and for also the NBA playoffs. This one pushed in front. It went to Vasilevsky. Shot steered wide. And Radulov goes down, as well as Shen. Poking away with it, Sagan. Now Gaudreau. He'll scoop it to the sides. Gord fights off and got slammed down by Alexiak. Gaudreau to make a hit on the boards, he will. And offside and icing, no icing, now touch Chernak. Chernak to throw to center. That's where he will go. Back Chernak, held it on Braden Point. Point, turns, curls, waits, pass in front, deflected, and then Como moves. Como to center, and he'll scoop it to Cogliano where he can go and make a change. Now, it will be spun along to where Klingberg was, and then gloved down by Killorn behind the net. The first goal of the Stanley Cup Final in 2015 was a bat-in by Alexander Killorn. See if he can get the first goal of the Stanley Cup Final for Tampa. Now here is a pass thrown along. Hey, Josh, nice to see you here. If we can get some more people. We'll have the Stanley Cup Final, and we will also have Game 3 between Miami and Boston. Miami trying to take a 3-0 stranglehold in the Eastern Conference Final. Celtics trying to get back into the series. Spun to the boards. Cirelli on for Killorn, and then shot in. We have seen no Stamkos, but let's see if he comes back later in the series. Here's Hanley. Hanley scored the first goal, and Hanley's not a goal scorer. Gurianov offside. 4 shots to 1. I'm kind of rooting for them, too. I am not really a Lightning fan at all, and I don't like them particularly. But I have a feeling I'd like to see them win. I think if they win, it'll be the upper echelon, and then they'll start their decline. So I think to finally just put icing on the cake, it'll be great for their franchise. There's a few players I like on their team from other Eastern Conference teams. I have Ryan McDonough and Ray Coleman. It would be kind of nice for them, and they've been waiting a long time for it. I mean, I know Dallas has, but their current team-wise, their group has been waiting. Might be the longest out of any squad. I'm so depressed. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Tomorrow I'll do a stream too. Tomorrow, obviously, it won't be. Actually, I don't think I'm thinking of the games. There's NBA tomorrow, but no, yeah, I rethought of it. I don't think I actually am going to be doing a stream tomorrow because there's a lot of football, and I have my radio show, and I also have some homework to do. Yeah, tomorrow, again, I don't believe there will be a stream, but there will absolutely be one on Monday. I dislike Dallas sports. I don't really care too much about Dallas sports. It's not really I dislike them. I hate the Cowboys, but other teams I hate. There's a Radulov actually went into Shen. He wasn't trying to, but the two of them kind of. Shen didn't like the hit Radulov made, and Yanni Gord, he got rattled down by Alexiak. Oh my God. Okay. Early 64. That's not good. That's okay. just know that we're here for you, even though we don't know you, and everyone is at a don't do anything that will harm you, man. I don't know what to say. I don't at all understand your situation, but I will say that you're loved by this community, even though no one knows you. There's fisticuffs at the bench. Don't do anything harmful to yourself, man. Yeah, we're all here for you. I just want you to know that. Please. I hope this will help. Tell tell everyone you can, because I know that they miss you and they're there for you too. You know, man, I that would break my heart. Please. I'm glad you're here, but there are some things more important than hockey and sports, and that's one of them. So in this play, the puck was jostled by the boards, and there was a bunch of kind of a fisticuffs and stuff. And Maroon was really getting into it. The Lightning are kind of trying to play dirty here. Not dirty per se, but ugly. Ugly's a better word. Play ugly because they didn't expect this. Well, Maroon's going to the box, but if I'm Tampa, this better be a 4-on-4. This cannot be a power play because he didn't initiate. No, it's a 4-on-4. All right. There you go. Corey Perry's kind of getting at it, too. He wasn't put in the box. They put Alexiak in and Maroon in. Maroon for Tampa, Alexiak for Dallas. Got about 40 minutes until the NBA game starts. So probably won't be able to get through that until the end of the second intermission. I'm actually not sure because there's only 10 minutes left in the first. We'll see where that goes. But if the NBA game is going on after this NHL game is done, what I'll probably do is as Shattenkirk forces this through the center and Ben fighting along with Killorn, I'll probably shut this stream off and make a new stream that's called Celtics Heat or whatever. Rolling on for Ben, who cycles it back on for Cirelli. Cirelli punts to center. Kucherov. Back on along for Chernak. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good today. I've a little bit of a stressful day, but finally able to. I've had some homework. My dad's car got reared into. It got hit in the front. He's been pretty, not happy, and it's been a little bit of a stressful day, but it's been okay. I've been really, really, really excited to do this though. Clipped on Kucherov. Spun that away from where Como was. Como, Dickinson, onto the point. Klingberg. Shot one off of the back of Como, and the Lightning will go to center. Here's Point. Tampa changing behind. Point. Holds. Kucherov. And he has to go back to center ice. That's where he will go. Lightning now change. Some more bodies. Kucherov, McDonough. McDonough in behind 1-0 Dallas with 9:48 left in the first period. Yeah, glad you're here, Tommy. And thank you for the likes up. Again, you may have seen the second round video. I'm trying to send more and more hockey videos on uploads, like the conference final goal videos. I have some really good goals, but it may be tough for the next few months to get videos out. Not live streams, but like highlight videos and stuff, because my computer is having a lot of problems uploading a lot of content. And I know some of the problems, the errors are because I have to download a lot of like software and spyware and stuff for my classes and take pictures and stuff for my classes. And I don't have much room. Hopefully at the end of the semester around December, I will have a lot more room on my computer and I can upload a lot more stuff. I also have to do an update for my computer. So hopefully when my computer updates, I'll have more room there and have better ability to upload videos. When I can, though, we'll have a few more videos uploaded. Here comes Kucherov in the zone. Kucherov pass to the point, too far for Shattenkirk, who collects it at the Dallas bench. Shattenkirk to Victor Hedman. Hedman, who would definitely be up there for the Conn Smythe Trophy. Kucherov spun in front and too far for Palat. Palat got it on a point. Hedman a shot, cycled wide. He had scored in the last 3 games. Goals, not even just points, but goals. A point per game in every series of the Eastern Conference Final. Here's McDonough. Chopped it and thrown in. Killorn looks for the puck. This is the first time that these... Yeah, there'll be a penalty against Dickinson. Looks, as I was going to say, this is the first time that the Lightning and the Stars have played each other in the playoffs, and it looks like Dickinson will go for delay of game. We saw costly delay of game penalties in the Islanders series, especially in the Dallas series against Vegas. The Stars advancing due to that. We'll see, but it looks like Hanley chopped the puck off the stick of Alex Killorn. We'll see what the referees say. When you're able to get out there, as puck went off of a stick and it bottomed up like completely, not even close. But you know he's that kind of player, right? I'll let you guys know right now. Right now we got some. I believe we may have my friend might be on YouTube doing some streams. I'm not actually sure, but just thinking of something because a lot of people are doing that as well. We're the world's favorite sports book, and this is no ordinary betting.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little by alerting you if you drift out of your lane and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look.
Dallas has been the enemy in every series except second rounds of teams that you've rooted for. Yeah, I didn't really root against Dallas in any series. Just because I didn't care as much. I don't like Calgary unlike you. I know you do like them. Poked on along or Killorn, Pavelski, and Chernak goes down. Here's Gurianov trying to pass that in front. Puck loose. Pavelski never able to go with it. Sergachev flies along the center. Then spun the center as well. 3-shot on goal lead for Dallas. This is not usual. Dallas's defense has stifled Tampa. They have not been able to break out like they like to do. And that has been the issue. That will spell doom for the Lightning and make the Stars, with their defensive pressure, able to win the 4th series of these playoffs. Klingberg takes a hit. Gaudreau made a play. Here's Gord. Poking away for it. Held on here in the Stanley Cup Final. Shot saved. They score! Gord through traffic. 1-1. This puck gets pinched up and it goes to the point. Held on for Shattenkirk. Gaudreau makes a play. And then Gord just... it was never Gord. This is Blake Coleman from the point. It will be Gord. Off the skate of Yanni to the skate of Rope Hint. And then the back of the net to tie it up. And you got to shoot this puck hard if you're Blake Coleman, and he does, to make it 1-1. So the goal is going to go to Yanni Gourde. Coleman a blast. It went off the skate of Yanni Gourde, and that went off the skate of Rope Hintz and went before Hudobin could make a play. Here's Sagan, knifes through. Not able to go there. Palat on with Gourde. Back to Palat. I would like to see at one point if John Cooper can reunite the triplets. The triplets, when the Lightning were a younger superstar team, they were still a star team like they are now, but they were a much younger team. It was Andre Palat, Tyler Johnson, and Nikita Kucherov. I'd like to see that line at one point, maybe on the power play. Shattenkirk flies it to center. All the way, it hit Hudobin, then went to Hintz. They're saying to Issa Lindell, they're saying it hit the wall. It never did hit him. But here's the play. So McDonough works as defensive back support. Keep the puck in, make sure his skate's there. Then he makes a play. Gaudreau also does. And Coleman shoots this puck. This is aimed as a shot right on Hudobin. And initially is going there. But then skate of Gourde, skate of Hintz, and then into the net. Palat takes a hit and chops it in. 1-1 with 6:24 left. So the first goal of the Stanley Cup final for Tampa Bay will be credited to Yanni Gourde. Blake Coleman's first point in the Stanley Cup final. Palat flipped through. It is not Gourde's first. Actually, yes, it is. Yes, it is Gourde's first as well. Gourde was not on the team that played in 2015. Here's Gurianov, shoots this one wide off a direction. Kept in along the wall. Taken out by Maroon. Stars searching for their first Stanley Cup since 1999. Lightning searching for their first Stanley Cup since 2004. Shot one Hanley. Chipped along. Lightning haven't been to the big show since 15. Stars haven't been there since 2000. Here's Paquette. He chips in. Gourde and then Maroon with some pressure. Stacked on the boards. Paquette got it across to Chernak. Off the stick and intercepted. Joe Pavelski on the right. Looks, holds, Perry, shoots, save, Vasilevsky. In comes Heiskanen. Miro waits. Kiviranta and it hit Pavelski and it'll be taken out by Tyler Johnson. Here's Johnson. He backs it off and now Tampa changes. McDonough got it through on the right side. 4:54 left in the first period. A goal by Hanley, a goal by Gourde. Hudobin out of the net. Then almost cost him. Cirelli, Johnson makes a hit. Shot in there. McDonough blocked and deflected away. Cirelli. Back from Alexiak. Stars try to go to center. They will. Chased down by Hedman. Hedman bullied by Kiviranta. And it flips to center. And it will be held on for by Hedman. Hedman shoots to Hudobin, who gloves it down and sends it on for Klingberg, who fires this one off the wall. Here's Radulov, made a play to Sagan. Sagan shoots it wide. It's Tyler Sagan's first Stanley Cup final since he was a Boston Bruin 2011 against the Canucks. Here's Palat. Centers this one. Point. Looks for Palat. Kucherov made a play as well. Here's Palat behind. All they're missing is Johnson for the triplets, replaced by Point. Klingberg and now Point. Point looks for Kucherov. Puck to the point of the blue line and then circled on from Radulov to Ben. Mean Green Machine out there. And now the Stars would like to change. Here's Shakara. Shakara shoots wide. Backhand to that one in close for Sagan. Here's Radulov. Radulov backhands one deflected close where Sagan would be able to touch. Now Shakara hit by Kucherov. Shakara trying to backhand this one through. Flip by and shot in as the Stars will go for a change. Gurianov is out there. Pursues Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk to find Palat. And now taken out by Foxa, who looks for Gurianov. Hero of Game 5 against Vegas. Chip to center. Stolen back by Janmark, and now Gurianov. Center to Heiskanen. Miro Heiskanen. Now Gore, the goal scorer for Tampa, the only goal scorer for Tampa. Hanley, the other one for Dallas. Versioned off the wall and off the glass by Vasilevsky. Stars keep in. Heiskanen shooting and then blocked. McDonough trying to get to center is Gord. Gord, it will find its way to Heiskanen again, who boots it close to the Stars bench, and then Shakara too far for him. Como too far for him. Como will steal it back, trying to play this one to Dickinson. McDonough fights off of Dickinson and looks for Bogosian. McDonough to Killorn. Killorn skied it. He was the reason that was not a penalty against the Stars for delay of game, because the puck went off of his stick. Came to the Stars bench and then on for Heiskanen. Klingberg, excuse me. John Klingberg. And now in the last 150 of the first period. Hanley had never scored a goal in the playoffs until that first one. Lightning go to center and then offside, because there was one guy behind him with 96 seconds left. They're going to be back for the last of these first period.
Geico's been helping people save money for over 75 years. They've really stood the test of time, much like these majestic Rocky Mountains, which must be named after the rock.
We've been tracking the flying squirrel, Mr. Gecko, sir. Obviously.
Come on, we'll wake up. Your name down.
First President George Washington.
That doesn't even make any sense, Mr. Winkle.
Geico, over 75 years of savings and service.
So we'll have this. So we'll have the NBA game, as I said, of course, which is around 23 minutes. It'll be on. We'll see, though. It might not immediately be live, but right now, not too much time left in the first period. 1-1, as I've said. Tomorrow is Seattle, New England. I was just looking at the football game. I will not be able to broadcast that game. I will have a radio show at the same time, but I will be broadcasting the. I will be broadcasting the football game tomorrow on Monday, and the NBA game and the Stanley Cup final game too. Stars and Lightning. They're showing Jamal Adams, the former New York Jets safety, who is from Texas, and he got traded to the Seahawks earlier. And this year, he actually got a tattoo of a Dallas Stars logo. He's rooting for them right now, I guess. Stars shoot to center. And circled in for where Vasilevsky was. Chernak bottled up Hedman behind. Looks for Gord. Back Hedman. And then Chernak made a bad play. Cogliano goes to center. 52 seconds left in the first. Here's Heiskanen shooting, and it might have been blocked by Hedman. McDonough on the close where the Tampa Bay bench was. It's offside. No, not offside. Delayed offside. Flown to center. Nikita Kucherov circled this one to the point. Held on. Sergachev shooting that one high. I think he hit upper post, and he did. 83-mile-per-hour shot speed by Sergachev. Stars will flutter this puck in. 15 seconds left in the first period. Last chance for the Lightning in this period. Sergachev in his own zone. Backhands it to Shattenkirk. 5 seconds left. He's not even going to go for the home run. Spikes it to center. Esa Lindell will hold it, and the first period is over. Dallas won. Tampa won. Hanley, and then Gord. The Stanley Cup is in the building, but it will not be awarded tonight, or not at least in a few nights. So that's it right now, 1-1. So it's kind of interesting. We're at a point where usually, as you know, I started getting into other sports, there's other stuff I can immediately turn to and broadcast. From what I can tell, nothing, unless there's a college football game. And I'd love to broadcast that instead. I might be able to do that.
How did you come up with all these facts?
There is, but I know nothing about either team.
Sale prices starting at $23.09. Shop in store or order online for curbside pickup.
Outside your window.
Oh, the Braves and the Mets. I'll do that one. Maybe. I'm not sure.
The Steelers have a home game. I was going to say it has to coincide with football. It has to be something to do with football. Here's Tyler O'Neill, 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, guys. I can do some baseball while we wait for the basketball or hockey game to resume. So I'm going to need you guys to type on the chat, anybody who's here. Do you want me to do Pirates, Cardinals, or Mets and Braves? Type on the chat. Type it up. I will be right on the NBC intermission thing until that's ready. Until you can. So, guys, if you're on the chat, please, I don't care if you're lurking. So I know what I'll do until intermission and the NBA game starts. Do you want me to broadcast Pirates, Cardinals, or Mets and Braves?
No annual fee on any card. Hello? Mr. Bordor. Hi, it's Tim from Enterprise. I think you left your cup in your last rental.
Which one? Describe it to me.
Well, it's tall.
The Stanley Cup?
No, you did not leave that in your rental.
It must be the Calder Trophy. That's a cup.
No, not that one either.
Ah, it's the Jennings Trophy.
I'm pretty sure it's your coffee cup.
I've been looking for that. Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. The combination as unexpected as the sex at telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New slices and
All right. I will
Pizza.
make my decision.
Tires are engineered to make sure nothing comes between
And I will do the Mets game. And it's a commercial.
Knowing who we are is hard. It's hard. Eliminate who you are not first. And you're going to find yourself where you need to be. The race is never over. The journey has no port. The adventure never ends because we are always on the way.
14-11 left in intermission right now. So we've got some time. It's the bottom of the third right now. New York has a 2-0 lead on the Atlanta Braves.
J.D. Davis leads it off for New York.
Davis will be the first.
We apologize for the microphone issues that we're having with Pete Alonso, and we know down that folks couldn't hear it very well, so I think it's worth just kind of clearing it up. The spikes that Pete is wearing will be auctioned off. You can go to auctions.mlb.com.
Pitched by Anderson.
They are in support of
This one a 1-1 count.
players that didn't get to work this year, which is a thoughtful move by Pete Alonso, who's already showed, as I know you're well aware of, in his early time in the majors to be a pretty thoughtful guy.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of guys in the game that's helped out.
Anderson will throw this one high for a ball. It's 2-1. No outs. No one on base is the first batter for New York. And that one will be thrown in beautiful for a strike, so it's 2-2 count. Anderson now. Throw this one high for, they'll count this a ball. Full count now. Let's see if Davis can do something with this ball, maybe force a walk. And that one swing and a miss. Anderson got him with the strikeout, his 5th of the game. And the first out to Atlanta of this inning.
That's where his walks are going to go up. He'll learn the difference between an aggressive team and he'll learn the difference between knowing.
Dominic Smith is out there. He struck out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Power hitter. This is a guy who can hit the ball long. He can do these types of things. He checks down. Called it a strike. Called it a swing at it because he was reaching, but to me, it looked just like he was checking it, and it's not what they call. 10:56 left in intermission in the first. 1-1. Haley, Honley, and then this one chopped up the middle. It's a quick roller. They got to get the perfect throw to first. They will. Anderson is very ecstatic on that play and helped him out. It was the second pitch on Dominic Smith, and this one's going to count as a ground out, so he's going to be 0-2. 0 of 2. Robinson Cano, who hit a 2-run single in the first, he's the reason why New York is up 2-0. He's had 3 egregious games that blow out to the hands of Atlanta, and those 2 big wins against Philadelphia. Cano did not play well, but he's been good today so far. A grounder right to the chest, 1-0. The count. So for Anderson, his 63rd pitch of this game really worked him. And it's only the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss on a low-quality pitch. 1-1 count. This is probably going to be the only time we'll do baseball today. That's it. Hit by Cano right up the gut, all the way down to the wall, and he will stay at first as it was a slow roller. So Cano will go 2 for 2. This one does not score, but he does get on base. And so there's your runner in scoring position. Alonso is out now. He had a line out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Most of these Mets have been not able to get on base. Cano was one of the few lucky ones. Here's the pitch by Anderson. Swung out high. Alonso going deep. Going into the glove, end of the inning. It was surprisingly anticlimactic.
Official tire of Major League Baseball. Oh, look at you.
7:02 left in intermission right now, and that we'll probably have some content on the intermission. Do some content of the baseball, and then we'll get ready for the second period.
Get talk, text, and data as low as $20 a month with Consumer Cellular. Ranked #1 in customer service by JD Power.
Let me know you guys how you're enjoying this.
Introducing Wendy's new pretzel bacon hog cheeseburger. Yes, we said Wendy's. Once you lock eyes with pretzel bun, beer cheese, and applewood smoked bacon, nothing will distract you. Not even all the comments you're getting on the big you just posted of your pretzel bacon hog cheeseburger. Download the app to order ahead and get Wendy's rewards.
What if you drove an SUV that paid attention, even when you didn't? Like the Hyundai Kona, the first car in its class that monitors steering and lane position in order to alert tired or distracted drivers. Driver attention warning from Hyundai, the brand of more 2020 IIHS Top 60 awards from Honda or Toyota.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the 2020 Kona, now with complimentary maintenance. Only from Hyundai.
Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Hunt Tire, Network F1. And by Hyundai. Back with us as we go to the top of the fourth. And the ball leads it off as we check in with Kenny once again.
Aaron, Adam Duvall produced back-to-back 30-homer seasons for the Reds in 2016 and 17. But he struggled so mightily after getting traded.
All right, I'll take a look at this right now as Duvall is out there for the Braves, and right there by Pedersen for the first strike, a 1-on-1 count, 1-1 count for the Mets.
Idea of going back to the minors very difficult to accept. But that first day, he met with the Braves minor league competing coordinators.
I might have something interesting coming up with my computer right now, so I'd like to see if you can hear that. This one is hit out to right, and what? Are there actual people at the Mets game? I have to see that because I literally thought I just saw actual people in the stands. Seekindall, good game so far. Stars looking impressive. Yeah, they do. They're looking better defensively. The Lightning have gotten better late in the period. We'll see who ends up playing the best second period. The team that has the best second period and probably scores the most amount of goals in the second period will probably be the one that will win. Another foul tip there. 59 pitches for Pedersen. There might be virtual fans. No. There are people. I literally thought I saw actual people. They have the struck out and missed. He got Duvall, his 7th strikeout of the game. No, it looked like actual people, man. It was weird. I might have just been hallucinating. That's completely possible. Ozzy Albies is out there now, the next batter. Pedersen will throw this one left and clear for a ball, 1-0. Pedersen and then swung out and fouled. 1-1 count. The Mets got shelled last night. 15-2. Right now they got a 2-0 lead. Also, if you're here going, what? This kid is just baseball. What's happening? This will probably be the end of the baseball for tonight. We'll be doing hockey and then later basketball when the Stanley Cup final is done, if basketball is still on. And this one swung out, and Pedersen can't get it. Short hop to the first base. He's got it. Got out Albies. Second out. What a play by Robinson Cano. All right, guys, just hold tight. I have something that may or may not work. I'm trying to get the hockey rundown. He's one of my friends. You may have seen him a couple times. He's a great streamer, great friend of mine. He's on a radio show, a hockey show with me. I'm going to try to see if he can FaceTime me, and if he can, we'll be able to broadcast hockey and possibly basketball together for the rest of the stream, which will be a really inventive experience for the two of us. I don't think you'll be able to see him, but you probably will be able to hear him, hopefully. Swung out and missed. Actually, we probably won't have him until later on because he's probably going to have dinner or something. He was the 20th overall selection in the 2000 Major League Baseball entry draft from Denver, Colorado, 6'6". David Pedersen. He'll pitch this one close to the outside and hit out by Swanson. He's 0-2 with the foul tip. Yeah, it's crazy. And I've been to Citi Field too. I wouldn't have expected that. Here's Pedersen, low for 1-2 count. We're close to getting back to the game. I'm just trying to mirror when that will be. All right, hold on. We're going to have him come on now. Swing and a miss. Mets are out of the inning. Hey, Campbell Donovan, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Chat, can you hear? Yes, I'm going right to the stream. Chat, you're gonna have to text me immediately if you can hear my friend Campbell. Just text and let me know if you can hear him and say what's up. He'll be able to broadcast with me right now the Stanley Cup Final, which is right back on. So just text chat if you can hear him, if you don't mind. Shattenkirk, Shen, hold, shoot, save. Off of Hudobin, and then Como will go. You know what? I don't know if chat can hear you, but just commentate with me if you want. I'll probably do play-by-play. If you can do like color commentary, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
All right. Coleman, I think, is going to the box. Campbell, if you're watching, this is a penalty against the former New Jersey Devil that I don't think he wants to take in the Stanley Cup Final.
Well, we're gonna get the replay here in a bit. So let's see what he did here as well.
He hooked. He put this stick right in the midsection on Jason Dickinson.
Clear cut right there, Pete.
Yeah. Hey, C Kendall 67 and the rest of chat, please, if you don't mind, please tell me if you can hear him. There's a chance that Vasilevsky never was able to come through.
Oh, nice save by Vasilevsky there.
Back there, Gord tries to spike this one, and he will. Cleared on all the way back by Klingberg. Also, Campbell, when you talk, if you don't mind, try to talk very loud since you are off the computer.
So, I know you're a little bit ahead of me by a couple seconds.
Radulov holds, shoots, rebound. Oh, Sagan never could push through. The goalie stick is on the boards, and the Lightning go on through to center. Here, Gaudreau shoots, save it open. Rebound comes to the boards as well, and Paquette is never able to establish. Here's Radulov on back. In comes Ben. Jamie, Mean Green Machine is out there. Sagan to risk this one through and taken off of Radulov. Here's Klingberg, back to Radulov. Radulov turns, curls, never got one through. Klingberg, one-timer, Sagan shoots. Oh, never through as well. Here's Ben. Klingberg, back to Ben. Jamie in front, back for Radulov. Ben still throttling away with it. Jamie Ben. Yeah, you're heard. They can hear you. On for Sagan. To the left wall. Sagan curls. Klingberg waits. Back Ben. Sagan holds. Klingberg toes it. Now Sagan shooting. And that one went up into the screen, but then back down. Ben tries to pull it across. Ben holds it still, and he has it in the zone. Jamie shoots, and a save by Vasilevsky. Klingberg keeps it through. On from Victor Hedman, and tapped on across, and the Tampa Bay Lightning clear.
I gotta say that but you gotta go back to that save goal line. Vasilevsky loses stick there, Peter, and he goes blocker and glove on the goal line, and he denies Tyler Sagan to put the Stars head up 2-1.
Yep. That was a chance that you got to make in the Stanley Cup Final. He was never able to make it. Here's Kivi Ranta, tries to break it out, and he will. He finds Hintz with a chance. They tried to tap that off of his stick. It was never able to fully go. Then it was Alexiak who scored that breakaway goal against Vegas in Game 3. Stripped off the puck, and then it'll come to Blake Coleman out of the box. So Lightning kill off the penalty. Palat rips this puck through, taken out of the cage by Anton Hudobin. Now Heiskanen makes a move, pass through the center, and he's got Dickinson. Now Como moves, stops up with Cogliano. Como tries to throttle it in. Here's S.I. Lindell. Lindell shot to the front, never able to go. Here's Shakara, shot, blocked. Hustling for the puck comes Hedman. He'll never able to get there, and then he'll go to the bench on a change. Most Bolts do go on a change. Kucherov back through on Shakara, onto the wall. Cogliano, Dickinson. Dickinson jostled through to the boards. Bogosian in back, and Zach Bogosian through to center, on across the Paquette, and stripped on away, where it can be taken all the way back on for Pavelski. Pass in front, intercepted by Paquette, and then taken for Maroon, who is not able to get clean. Gurianov tries the poke check. Never threw. 15-14 left in the second period. We're still tied at 1. Off of the stick of Gurianov in a partial break. Looks for room, does Faxa. Faxa steps it up the brakes. Holds it on Gurianov. Gurianov! Klingberg! Rebound never went. There's a shot off the point deflection. Still there. Klingberg now. Klingberg looks for the Hanley. Hanley who scored the goal. Hanley shoots, blocked. Still in the zone. Zone time for Dallas has been huge. And then it flies to center ice.
The tough secrets about the Stars gonna get that through there, but you got to rely on Vasilevsky. He's making some huge saves right now for the Bolts.
Hedman's been good, and they've had to have a player like that. The puck will roll its way down to Klingberg and icing against Tampa.
What pressure by the Dallas Stars there, Peter. You look at the first period, of course, they only had 4 shots in the first 15 minutes or so. And one of those shots had gone in before, of course, Yannick Gord pinball to tie the game. And it's just been crazy as they show a replay of the puck hitting the post and Tyler Seguin once again not burying the rebound.
Hey, Campbell, I just want to ask you a question. I know you're in commentary. It's my fault. Won't do that again. But when we get to intermission, and then if this game ends earlier, as you heard me multiply say, I'm gonna also call some NBA playoffs. Would you want to do that with me as well?
Yeah.
Perfect. I know you have some stuff to do in a little bit, but once that's cleared up, that would be a great opportunity. Lightning pushing for a goal. Here comes Sorelli. Then pulled off the stick where it can be clobbered down and rattled through all the way centered across down to the Lightning goal and icing, yes, against the Stars. So here we see Sorelli. He was the hero against the Islanders in Game 6. A puck off the skate of Varlamov, and he has been a presence, but kind of a microcosm of a Jannik Hansen where no points, but just chances.
I think Sorelli with that sneaky stuff of his. I mean, you have big guys like Point, of course, Hedman, Kucherov leading the way, but of course you have those key guys as well as a puck is shoveled into the net going
icing against Dallas again.
I gotta say, they handed Kevin to Jamie Benn, his first Stanley Cup final, of course. The longest tenured Dallas Star, of course.
Right. Longest tenured Bolt is Steven Stamkos on this hockey club, but the second longest tenured Bolt, how good has he been in these playoffs? Victor Hedman. And he is not out there right as it gets chopped on to the former Canadian Sergachev, who was pressured by the former Canadian Radulov, and then also went down to go to the bench. Lightning push in. Here's Palat, slap shot. No, rebound. Hudobin. How good has that guy been? Anton Hudobin. Still 1-1. The goalies have been everything here in Edmonton. Stanley Cup Final, Game 1. Hanley. And then Gord.
Nice save by Dodds there.
Yeah, he made a good save. He's a good
Chest.
player. Yeah, that stick down, just able to. But I got to say, I haven't seen Andre Palat shoot like that. This is a guy that can just rip the puck. And you know, like, he's got that in him. He's a good player, Andre, but I've never seen him really shoot the puck that hard. And he goes in and he just fires a cracker at the goaltender. Like, that's just a rip.
Ooh, got some baseball on.
Yeah, Mets right now are winning 2-0. I was actually doing that broadcast in the intermission. I believe Pittsburgh is beating the Cardinals 2-0 as well, which is quite surprising.
Bottom 4 here, 1 out, 2-2 count to Brandon Nimmo, 2 walks already for him. Man on second. Anderson, he pitches as well.
Game is this the Mets?
2-2 count, the pitch. High outside, run fall here. 92 fastball outside the zone. Chilly night in the Queens.
Yeah. I usually don't do broadcasts during commercial breaks because the hockey commercial breaks are are usually quite short. But yeah, go ahead. You can do that.
Robinson, Serena, sign at second base. Brandon Nimmo, count running full. I go slider here. Well, the pitch swung on and missed.
So
And
Kucherov,
Stevenson gets a
just
seven
wiping his
strike.
face though, he's back on the bench. Face off coming up in the Star zone. They bring out Pavelski and Sagan. Klingberg's out there to play defense, as well as Lindell, Como out there too. Gaudreau will be pushed out, so it's Yanni Gourde against Joe Pavelski. And won by the Stars. Klingberg will boot this one out to Lindell. Klingberg goes to the bench. Here's Dickinson. Dickinson trying hard. He gets to center, and then Gourde. And a penalty coming up against, it looks like Tampa Bay.
Trip. Again, Coleman.
Oh,
He's
wow.
going back to the box. He got called
This team
again.
can't get a
It's
break.
hook or a trip. Coleman doesn't like that either, so.
The first trip was a little sketchy, but I kind of was on the official side. This one I don't agree with.
He's not. He's hooking him with the stick.
He's putting a
It's in
stick
the
right in for a
midsection.
body. But yeah, can't
but
really use your stick
it kind
there.
of tugs him down.
Oh, yeah.
It tugs him a bit, so. Yeah, so.
So the
Coleman
Stars
has a few
have done
choices.
this. Stars had done this a few times, and it worked on their power play, where they pull in their second unit, and when the second unit of the penalty kill comes back on, as the first unit is tired, the second unit changes, and the big green machine line, mean green machine line comes out with Pavelski. Interesting tactic. Here come the Lightning short-handed. Gaudreau, it just pulled off. And now a 2-on-1 for the Stars with the power play. Perry drops it off. Hintz, save Vasilevsky. On back for Kiviranta. Corey Perry to the point. Heiskanen, Perry, Wade, shoots. Gloop, save. Andrei Vasilevsky. And Gurianov gets a handle of a little bit more of Ryan McDonough than he really wanted. Here's the play by Hintz. What a save.
Flashing the glove there as Dennis Gurianov gets a little hand to the face from Paquette and company.
Hey, Campbell, if you want to broadcast some color stuff while I'm talking or while there's a play going on, puck's getting dumped or whatever, and it's not like a furious play, you can go and cut me off at any time.
I know. It's just because I'm behind.
Yeah, no, I know.
But, yeah,
Mean Green Machine is out there. That's what I said, but they came out a little quicker than I expected. 1 minute 18 left in the power play. Klingberg holds on Sagan. Save Vasilevsky. He's able to poke off of where Sagan was, and it boots to center. Here comes John Klingberg. In behind, he got a good lift from his teammate Hudobin, the goaltender. Sagan traces behind. Klingberg does not boot, but he does shoot in. Sergachev faces off of Klingberg. Klingberg then rips this one to the point, kept in. Held on along by Klingberg. Back for John. Now rattle off. Klingberg. Sagan shooting. Rebound in front. Too far for Ben. And then Jamie Benn, who was in front, got it on a cross to where it could be held. By
wow. How you missed that?
I'm not sure. That was a real big chance for the Dallas Stars. Yeah, absolutely. The power play has 25 seconds left on it. Here comes the Stars for some more. The second unit back on for the second time. Kiviranta from Hintz. Kiviranta to Perry. Perry to Heiskanen. Heiskanen shooting, save, and Radulov tries to stop. Back along to center, and Coleman will jump out of the box for the second time this game. Heiskanen awaits Coleman, who tried to steal it out of the box. Heiskanen shoots this puck through. Here's a chance. Save. Vasilevsky's been the biggest factor for Tampa all night. Then Dickinson fighting along with Cogliano. Alexiak slap shot went wide again. Shakara boots to Dickinson. Dickinson on along. Held and tried to backhand through for where Coleman was behind. Coleman, Bogosian Bogosian throttled through. Here's Point. Braden, Point, moving. Alexiak's on his back. Point holds, still on pressure. Point backs it off for Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk shoots! Ah, and a save, Hadobin. Taken on along, and they find a 3-on-2. Here's Como, looks Alexiak there. Como and Dickinson on his left. Como took a hit by Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk gets bowled down. Here's Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov, 10:06 left in the second period. 1-1 still our score. The last time a Stanley Cup final game went to overtime was Game 2 last year against Gunnarsson scored in Boston. The last time Game 1 in a Stanley Cup final went to overtime, it was in 2013, Bruins Blackhawks, and this one is offside.
Nice save there by Dobby.
What a play with the toe by Andrei Vasilevsky on a shot by Blake Como. And then this deflection by the captain, Jamie Benn. And I don't care that he has no points. He's been a huge factor. If the Stars win, you got to say Jamie Benn's got it. What?
That's a nice save in front of the slot.
Hey, what's up, Dominic? We got a color commentator with us today. We got Campbell Donovan, the sports podcast, right? What is your channel again? Excuse me.
Hello, everyone. This is the Sports Talk Podcast.
Yeah, that's my friend. The Sports Talk Podcast. Look it up. Follow him. Like all his videos. He's great. He's a fantastic YouTube streamer. So. Yeah, definitely.
I just got my channel up today, so yeah.
I know when you have a chance, you'll be trying to stream some games as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
I will be streaming the Stanley Cup Final, some more playoffs. Also, probably be streaming. I will definitely be streaming the draft when it comes by in about a month. Pavelski chips this one across as it can be taken back and behind. Tries for Chernak, but you just can't push Corey Perry. It doesn't work. Johnson looks for Chernak as well. Back along the wall. Stars try to keep in furiously. Hintz, and then Cirelli back to Hintz. Hintz shooting one. Save. Puck in front too far for Kiviranta, who pushes, and guess who the first guy to the puck is? Perry. But he lost it to Bogosian. Maroon. Maroon on Johnson. Tyler Johnson pumps it to the glove of Hudobin, and the Stars will go through. Making the play on the wall. Yeah?
If you have some urgency to want to kick off Corey Perry, you know he's going to come back right at you. So
you may not be strong enough and going to take a hit right to the head to go and do it. And he's been a really good player, too. I've said to the guys that had no points is him and Ben have been really good. Heiskanen in a shot. Deflected to the side. Here's Radulov. Radulov away from Kucherov. Radulov still away from his countrymen. And then from Heiskanen, who backs it to center. On for Radulov. Heiskanen. He'll chop this one in. And the Stars are going to go changing behind. No, they do not. Radulov in front. Alexiak blocked. Then another chance. Hit the crossbar. And it went in. Jamie Alexiak has made it 2-1 in favor of Dallas.
6'7", 230 plus. Comes up the bar. In there. 2-1 Dallas Stars.
I'm not sure if this goes in, though. Watch this shot.
Well, he gets the rebound.
He gets the rebound, and this puck is bouncing, and that's a goal. That is top shelf where Mama hides all of her big eclairs. I mean, you got to tell me. I mean, that is a big-time shot. This guy is all world. All world.
Just has to touch that net there, Peter. Like you said, like the great RJ, top shelf.
Mama hides the cookies. It's unbelievable. This guy, Campbell Donovan, this guy's all world. He doesn't stop. He's been scoring goals that are not Jamie Alexiak goals all playoff year.
Oh, that was winning.
I mean, what do you think, man? Like, that's a goal. That's one of those goals that just, what are you going to do about it? I mean, the puck's bouncing, got to clear the rebound, but this guy shoots this thing hard, and that goes as high as you can get it.
It's tough to get rebounds. I mean, rebound control is very key in this series. So, gotta watch for those lucky bounces, and so far, Dallas has got them.
Ever since Game 6, Game 7 against the Avalanche, the Stars have gone away from their goal-scoring attitude. They've just tried to grind these teams to the ground. They just keep in there, and this is the second time they've got a lead. Klingberg and then Lindell forced it to center. Stars are up 2-1. A goal by a defenseman again, and Hedman feeds it to Johnson. Hedman off of where the goaltender was. Gurianov. 2-goal lead would be gigantic for the Dallas Stars, as this is a team that likes to grind their opponents to dust. Less than 6 minutes left in the second period. Hintz dropped back, and then the Lightning try to force to center. If you remember, the last time the Lightning were in a Stanley Cup final, as Alexiak almost tripped on his own teammate's own stick. The last time they won Game 1, but ended up losing lost Game 1, ended up losing the series. But Tampa Bay is okay, and also against the Calgary Flames, the same thing happened, losing Game 1 and then winning the series as well. So they don't usually do well to start in the Stanley Cup final, but they'll find their legs. We'll see if they will have to, if they will, because they're going to have to do it very quickly. Here's Chernak to top this puck, and it's icing coming up against the Stars. Alexiak went to the top floor to the penthouse, and he made it 2-1 Dallas. And here's the goal. He steps up, and actually what ends up happening is he worked it, tried to sidewind this puck, and it went off the skate of Schenn, but then the puck moved to the front. Schenn's down. You can't clear it. Alexiak will just say thank you and go upstairs. Here's Hedman looking for another goal and never able to. Corey Perry fights with Paquette. Hintz. Paquette shoots in across, and Wes McCauley will indicate to us that this went off of a Star and out of play.
If you look at that replay of Alexiak's goal, you see Vasilevsky take a look the other way. He looks back and he lost sight of the puck.
Guess who he's looking at? Schenn. Schenn's down. He can't boot this puck out, man. He cannot move this puck anywhere. He is down and out, really. This guy is made the block that you had to make because everyone's worried about the Mean Green Machine. And so Alexiak step in, let me score a goal. And so you have your one defenseman has to make a block. But the block's not supposed to go to that point. So it does, and Alexiak shoots this puck perfectly.
I'm going to do some Met stuff. Freddie Freeman here, 0 for 2 on the day. He does go on an inside pitch.
Hey, Campbell, you can do some Met stuff, but when we get to the second intermission, we're both going to jump to the NBA.
Peterson. Inside there for a strike.
Hey, guys, listen to my friend do some Met stuff. Just going to grab a glass of water and I'll be back.
Top fifth, 0-2 count, 2 outs. Runner on third for the Braves. Mets here with the 3-0 lead in Flushing, New York. The 1-2. 0-2, I should say. Line foul. As you see, Freddie Freeman, one of the top first basemen in all of baseball, of course, as they show started pitchers for stats for the Mets. Rest of the stars 60-16, but none other than Jacob deGrom with a 2.09 ERA and 4 wins and 1 losses. Opponent average 185. So the rest of the stars besides deGrom are getting lackadaisical, of course, in the downwind of the season as a slider is low and away for ball 1, and the count is now 1-2. Freeman usually all around the world hitter, can hit anywhere in the base, on the base path.
We're back. I just noticed the hockey game's back on.
Cut the foul.
Campbell, I can't see you. Are you good, man?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Oh, whoa.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Here it comes. And that was Maroon who gloved it down. former Anaheim Duck, New Jersey Devil, Edmonton Oiler, and also St. Louis Blue tried to push that puck through, and he will. He'll backhand it through. Gaudreau, another former big-time playoff player, also along. Goes to the line. Shen again. Hedman. Hedman shoots for a screen. That went wide. Might have touched the star in front, and it did. Dickinson through to center. Glove down at the boards. Stars shoot through. And that Vasilevsky was able to stick along for Shen. Here's Shen. Finds Hedman. Try to carry that. And again, the puck possession is insanely in favor of the Dallas Stars. Only 12 shots on goal for Tampa. 17 for Dallas. They've got 2 goals. Hedman on for Johnson. Johnson feeds Killorn. Killorn sized up by Klingberg. Killorn drops it off for Johnson. Tyler Johnson holds to the line. That shot, direction, rebound. They try to poke it through Cirelli. Rebound there. Puck is loose. And Hudobin says, yeah, I got it. And Cirelli is going after Sagan big time. Sagan throws a punch right on the back of his neck. Whoa.
Dobby.
Cirelli's helmet is off. This is what happens. It's a deflection, a direction, and a puck bouncing. Nothing getting past Hudobin, but you don't want to mess with Tyler Sagan. He made him pay, and it is still 2-1.
Hey, I'll be back. I thank you. I will be right back. I'm going to have some dinner.
Okay, just text
I'll
me.
be back.
All right, he will be back whenever he gets back. Campbell, just text me, man.
Let you know, yeah.
Yeah, text me, man, and then I'll
All right.
FaceTime you. So he will be back
All
for
right.
the rest of the stream, but right now he's got some important stuff to do. So I will
All
see you in a little bit later, and we got some stuff for the stream. Not much time left in the second period. It's still 2-1, of course. So Johnson, this is the play Johnson made. This puck just, the success the Lightning have had in this game, and it hasn't been really as much as, still don't know how this puck gets through. Doesn't get through, but the success has been entirely off of point shots. Lightning have to shoot this puck on goal. When they shoot this puck on goal, they've got the Stars running around. Puck lands wide. And there's a breakaway! Dickinson! Como tied up. Como back behind. Thrown to the boards. And then it found its way to Kucherov. Glove down. Hudobin. Yep. He found a way. Here's the play. Well, right past the stick, and then Como. But McDonough just the stick in the lane, and this is why he makes a perfect play to wedge Como off the puck. Not even able to shoot one on net, and with a shot like that with him on, Vasilevsky probably makes the save, but he's not even able to get a shot on net. Kucherov shoots, blocked. 3:21 left in the second period. Back across Sergachev. Sergachev wheels. Still. Mikhail Sergachev. Holding on. Holds still. On for Palat. Palat back for Sergachev. Waits. Shoots to the boards and then Finally, Lindell is able to get it to center. Back to Kiviranta and offside. So here we go. 2:52 left in the second period of Game 1 of the 2020 Stanley Cup Final. Pavelski lost it on the Vasilevsky. Back for Bogosian. Bogosian still looks. Now he'll fire this one across and back from where Gaudreau was. Now Bogosian. Hurried by Janmark and now Hedman. Hedman circled off from the wall. Back lanced on the boards as well, close out of play. He'll be back, okay. Went to center, Shattenkirk. Backs it on off for Cirelli, then Shattenkirk, then Johnson, then Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk in behind, away from Ben. And he finds Killorn. Killorn backhanded. Through to the slot again. On for Shattenkirk to boot it, then Killorn. Now Johnson. On off from Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk holds, slaps it, wrister! Up high. With 89 seconds left in the second period. A 3-shot on goal advantage has been awarded to the Stars. And that one off the stick of Jamie Benn as Shattenkirk tried to shoot it towards the net. Stick deflections, that's been the thing for Dallas all night. Tampa's realized that Dallas has caved into these point shots. But Dallas realizes that if they can get the sticks in the lane, that they're doing it, taking away space for Tampa to work with. Now Palat still hurries along with it. Kucherov to Shen, shooting, I hit the post! The point shot, it's working, but it's not getting Dallas to cave in just yet. Kucherov throws it into the zone. Backing along for Hudobin, less than a minute to go. Dallas 2, Tampa 1. Off of the goal by Alexiak. Now Shen. And behind and backhanded through. Here comes Point. Point to center. Off the stick, and then Hedman flew that one through. Klingberg on for Lindell. S.I. Lindell to center. Here's Kiviranta shooting, block, score! With 27 seconds left, Joel Kiviranta. Dallas 3, Tampa 1. The block play and then one right through. That's Vasilevsky. He tucked his glove. And there's the kick. Off the backhand, off the crossbar. And then right down the ice come the Stars to make it 3-1. and a deflating blow to Tampa, coming right into the second intermission. It floats on for where Sorelli was. Alexiak takes a hit. Here's Kiviranta. Chernak through to center. In the final seconds of the second period, the Stars are 20 minutes away from a game one win. But here's Chernak trying to get a dancing partner with Janmark, and he will not get one. But Kiviranta gets a huge goal to make it 3-1 Dallas at the end of the second period. No, they're not really missing Stamkos. They're just not playing their game. They're just not playing their game, and they may lose this game, but they are going to have to find their hockey game and quickly. He would give them a boost, but they know how to turn it on. Scary thing is that they have not lost a game one in any of these playoffs. The closest they came to losing was when they were down and had to tie it, and then obviously had that 5 overtime game. Oh wait, they did lose a game one in these series. That was their fatigue played the most overtime minutes. That's true. That could be a reason but they will find a way. I'm not rooting for them. I'm not a Tampa Bay fan, but I know that they're one of those teams that are very resilient, as the Stars are. They just have to change their game plan. I'm going to look to them playing much different in period 3. I don't think really they played as bad as Dallas was able to counterintuitive on how to play against them. Like they figured out a way to play against them. All right, well now go to the NBA. Finally. (24-19) Boston. Big leads, and we've seen that in the last 2 games. Heat trying to come back. There's Hero. Taken by Hayward. Hayward has not been in any of these games, and Hayward has been now here. He made a big shot. This may be a boost for Boston. We shall see. Boston will bring it up. They're up by 5. Here's Walker to Tatum. Back to Hayward. Hayward, Brown. Brown moves in. Hey, Campbell, you're back. Just in time for some basketball. So put that on immediately as the second period's over. 3-1 Stars.
3-1. Ooh.
Yeah, Kiviranta. A goal with 27 seconds left. And that one deflection off of Dragic and a foul called against the Boston Celtics. So you watch it, you seeing this?
Yeah.
Look what Cantor does here once the replay comes back, because I know you're behind.
Yeah.
What a job the Boston Celtics did prying him from the New York Knicks to go and add some bodies to get tougher. Dragic could have called a foul. They don't. Dragic moves on and Cantor. Dragic back on for Olnick. Olnick fakes this one off the backboard. Rebounded, tipped. Hayward. And then on for Walker. Walker, Gordon, Hayward. Hayward moves it up. Hayward drives. Puts that one up the backboard. Cantor blocked again and stripped. Here comes Miami. On for Dragic. Dragic drives this one through. Bounce pass. Taken away. 3-on-1. Hayward then stripped. Here's Hero. Hero moves it on the center away from Brown. Hero again. Layup onto a foul. He got tripped up just as he went towards the baseline. Finally. It was insane.
and it's Cantor, and that's a block there. Cantor not sending his feet there.
Look at all these turnovers.
So.
These are too many turnovers for both Boston and Miami.
You want to miss it first?
If Tampa can't turn it around, Campbell, since this is only the first quarter, it looks like we'll be broadcasting a lot of basketball today. So get ready for some hoops.
As Hayward comes out of the game.
Yeah, Hayward. I think that when you talked about Hedman being an energy boost for Boston as the second free throw is made, I think Hayward may be an energy boost for Boston. Like he hasn't played that much, and he's been a real leader in that locker room. This may be what they need to come back in the series because Boston's really dominant in this series as Brown moves it across and back to Walker. Back to all the way to Cantor. Off Cantor, rebound, layup, missed it, fouled. But seriously, Campbell, like that, he's one of the leaders in their locker room. Everybody loves him in Boston. So to put him back, like they've been a more dominant team in this series, the Boston Celtics have, but they weren't able to win. So this is the guy that's like, we're going to take a lead here. We're going to be dominant defensively and offensively. And then when it comes into the grind time, we're going to put these guys away. We're not going to let these guys hang around. We're going to find a way to beat them. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's what Miami's done. They just hang in there, hang around, and they come out and bite you. To me, the Heat are a lot like the Stars, the way they play.
Drives it to Andre Iguodala.
Here's Olnick.
Champion, of course.
Olnick, and he got it on for Hero. Back for Olnick on the side. Olnick driven. There's a foul coming up against the Celtics. Olnick made the drive.
Brad Stevens doesn't like that call.
No.
Reach in, not Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I don't think I like that call either. He's just playing contact basketball, right? Like, you know, the referees are not.
He's going for the ball, and I mean, it's a judge about the call, but I mean, if you reach, they're going to call it. But they've let a lot of stuff go. Conference finals anytime when they make the first rebound.
When they make this check-in, when they check in the next substitution, whenever it is, as this free throw is missed and the Celtics will take off the rebound, off the rim, I would love to see. Oh, he is in. I was going to say, I would love to see Butler in right now. I think that's the type of guy you need if you're the Heat. Jimmy Butler, guarded on by Tatum. Tatum gives to Walker. Walker back on for Tatum. 3. Oh, that's wet. Completely through. And now here's Hero. He's automatic from there. But this one went in and out. Tatum at the half court went up the top of the score clock. And so that'll end the first quarter. Boston 31, Heat 22.
Hey, Pete, Watermaker's number 9.
Watermaker. Okay, thank you for that. Walker usually plays with those 4 guys. So I've usually been saying Walker, like, I kind of like had that memorized. Okay, Watermaker. So what is Walker again? I'm not huge. I don't watch basketball.
He's number 8.
Number 8.
Number
okay.
8.
It's 8, 9, and there's also
if you want me to do some play-by-play for basketball, if you want, or
yeah. No, we're both doing. You're kind of like, okay, if you want me to, if you want to switch, how about that? For basketball, for the rest of basketball, we switch. I'll be like color and you'll be play-by-play. Okay.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah.
I mean, I've done color. You know, I've done.
I know. Don't do the. Don't brag.
Yeah.
I know. At our school, Montclair State University, you've done some play-by-play. You've done a very good job with it.
Thank you.
I've also done analysis, pre-game, post-game. That's fun.
Ooh, and Duval. I got the Mets game on. That's both.
You excited for football tomorrow, Campbell?
Yeah, I want the Giants to win. That's all I need.
I think Giants can win. Here's the thing: this defense is a good defense, but they suffer when the offense drives on you. Yeah. I don't think Trubisky's going to drive on the Giants.
No.
Nothing against Chicago Bears fans, but man, come on. I know the people you'll on the chat that I can see. You can't, but the Dilberties, that there are a few guys that I know that have been on this chat. Big 49er fans. What do you think about them after dropping week 1?
I'd be scared. You'll be fine. Kittle's not playing tomorrow.
Yeah, he's not.
I mean, like, I wouldn't be too, like, scared because it's Jets. So, yeah,
I think it would be interesting. My dad said it as well, who I've told his chat. I know I told you, was a big Raiders fan. He's pretty, scared for Monday, which I will be broadcasting live. Saints and Raiders. That's gonna be a really cool game.
2-2 County for Pearson. It's number 99 coming. 3-0 Metropolitans.
Yo, they can hit a home run.
And Duval crushes this one.
Yeah! Let's go, Mets. The Mets need that win.
3-1 Mets. Adam Duval crushes his 16th of the year, and the Braves are on the scoreboard.
Oh, that's a Brave. I was gonna say yeah for the Mets being up 3. No, I thought it was 3-0. Oh, that's okay though. They have a good lead.
A breaking ball inside, and that is into the psychic deck into, or I'd say it hit the FUD part that they got on the seats, and again, Adam Duval, 11 home runs, second all time to Eddie Matthews. The Braves single season home runs in one entire month, as he passes the great Jones for home runs in the month of September. As
All right, we're back. All right, Cam, we're back on basketball. So Heat got to get a good possession. Got to score.
Iguodala to Dragic. Dragic being guarded by Kemba Walker. Good matchup here. As Dragic with fadeaway missed off the half end of the rim.
Boston can break out really well, Camel. They do a good job of that here.
Kemba, Tatum, let's pass. Gordon Hayward, mid-range shot that is off the front end of the rim. Rebounded, not by Andre Iguodala. Here comes the Heat with Hayward, Iguodala, Jones, Tyler Hero. Oh, what a nifty move by Hero, and he just
missed that possession, Campbell. They didn't score, but how fast and how skilled there was Andre Iguodala.
Kemba Walker now penetrating, being guarded by Hero. Inside of Wanamaker, and
foul.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to get called for the foul. And Wanamaker will go to the line. Charlie tried to shoot too.
I mean, I want to talk about how the Heat are moving the ball a lot better in this quarter. They're coming out and they're moving the ball. They're making plays. I mean, they didn't score, right? But, you have to make plays. You have to try to score baskets, layups, shots, wherever. And then, Iguodala, he's a seasoned guy. He made a good play.
Wanamaker averaging 9 points a series. Very key role here for the Celtics, of course, with him starting with Kemba, Cantor, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. That's small ball starting 5, Peter, for Brad Stevens as Wanamaker makes the second free throw.
You look at what Brad Stevens has done in his whole career, and I'm not just talking about professionally. In college, especially at Butler University, all about small ball, about pressuring and making the best play.
Hero got in the offense. Let's move. So pick. Hero.
What a shot by Hero. What a shot.
That is good.
This guy is one of those playoff players that just lights up. He's had a really good playoff, and he can shoot from any range of the basketball court.
Tyler Hero, the first 2000s born player.
Score. What a 3 by Boston.
And an answer from Kemba Walker with the 3. Dragic to Hero. Hero wide open.
This kid's unstoppable.
Good.
This kid is all world. What a shot.
Hero.
You come back and just hit a 3 like that in the mouth of the Celtics.
The Wisconsin native who went to Kentucky to play for Coach Calipari cuts it to 9. And his cancer posts up and he misses on the front end of the rim.
Campbell, you know who's going to win this series? You know who's going to win this game and win this series? I'll wait till this possession ends. The team, what a 3 there.
Good.
But the team who will win this series and win this game is the one that dominates on the boards, no doubt. The rebounding is so huge in this Eastern Conference Final.
Tatum, Hayward, Wanamaker, tipped by Iguodala, but the ball was stayed back in for the Celtics.
We got 2:55 left in intermission before we get to the third period. 3-1 Dallas. All right, so Campbell, I'm starting to sense that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, kickball violation. Campbell, I'm starting to sense that this Heat team is getting more and more. Though it helps that Marcus Smart's coming onto the court, I'm sensing that this Heat team is getting more and more confident. That they look like they're starting to feel it. They're starting to get in the game. They're starting to make plays, and the confidence is there, and the players are there, and they're a good basketball team, even though they're a bit young.
Mm-hmm. Smart to Tatum. Tatum being guarded both by Crowder and Hero. Tatum penetrates.
Oh, great play.
Nice floater by Jason Tatum. Celtics back up by 6, or I should say 8. Johnson with a nice move. Mid-range jumper is off of the front end. Here comes the Celtics with Walker. Kemba in.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, that's nasty.
And there was no foul on the play, but of course he does get the ball.
This guy can't
Hero,
miss.
again,
That guy can't miss.
Another 3. Tyler Hero.
I saw him in the Milwaukee series. He's been even better in this series.
This kid's got 10 points already.
Chance for Miami, 2-on-1. Oh my God! If he hits,
Hero with a 3.
he did it again. He did it again. Timeout, Boston. I'm sorry if I cut you off a little. Campbell, I'm sorry if I cut you off a little bit in your commentary. I apologize, but this kid is all world. It's unbelievable.
Tyler Hero, the Kentucky Pride, Wisconsin. You guys see this kid's highlight tape in high school. This kid was just magical. He fed off a bunch of energy. And, oh, man, this kid's just red hot right now.
That kid is all world. He can just shoot from any side of the court. I don't think I saw too much of him in the Indiana series. Didn't watch that much, but I saw a good amount, especially late in the series against Milwaukee and in this Eastern Conference Final. This kid, he's great. He's a good player, and also he doesn't just shoot threes. He's good defensively. He understands where to be.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the game plan. This is the Heat are a basketball team that feed on momentum, and right now Boston's got to do something. I would put Marcus Smart. I don't think I'd put Marcus Smart on Hero because he's not the best player, but I would have Marcus Smart out there a lot because Smart helps this Boston team work. And he's also great defensively, fantastic defensively.
McNeil with a drive in there.
All right, well, okay, guys, we will go back to basketball. We'll be at basketball the rest of the night after this hockey game ends or the third period ends. We're getting ready to go back to some third period action. Dallas Stanley Cup Final, Tampa Bay.
Look at that shot, Rick Bonus there, man.
What's he doing?
What a story.
Assistant coach of Tampa, the face-off. We're underway in Game 3, third period. Game 1, third period. God. Here's Killorn, chases Klingberg. Back along the boards again. It got rifled on through. Chip back, rattle off. Here's Killorn, shoots in. Glove down by Hudobin. He's just down there, and what happens here?
We're not going home. What a video. Did you see that video of him getting the chain after?
Yeah, but what do you think on this? Like,
Ooh, a little chippy.
I think that
guy-
Maroon is just trying to get into the Stars' heads. They won't let him. Here comes Alexiak on Shattenkirk. In behind. Again, Campbell, feel free to talk whenever you want. Poke through to center, and he finds Andre Palat. Palat and Point. The Point along with Kucherov and Palat. It's 2/3 of the triplets. There is no Johnson on this line. Palat shot on net. Never able to go through. Stars throw to center. And then it ricochets to Braden Point. Lightning are changing. Point finds Coleman. Coleman went by one. Coleman shoots, save it open. Puck is steered by S.I. Lindell. Dickinson, Coleman with the check. And now Lindell bottled across Chernak in his own zone. Chernak along the boards. Coleman tries to feed Gord. He's got the only goal tonight for the Lightning.
I got a question. Who would have thought Blake Coleman would be a candidate for goal of the year and then wind up playing in the Stanley Cup final?
Blake Coleman did not, as Gaudreau pushes that one through. That's not a thought that it would have happened. No, nobody really thought the Devils were going to take a dive this deep and that Tampa would try to get a player like that. He's a player who can score goals. We saw that goal against the Winnipeg Jets in the season opener. We also saw an incredible goal he scored in Game 4 against the New York Islanders, albeit the defense non-lacking. This puck will find its way through to center as well. A defensive stalwart as Coleman is. And then stripped away. Tries for Killorn. Dives down. Did that puck go in? It did not. Pavelski takes a hit on by Sergachev. The Lightning cannot buy anything. Puck passed in front. Here's McDonough. Blocked by Pavelski, who tried to slap it through. Taken by Killorn. Works on the point. Killorn has Shen behind him. Killorn will backhand it through off a deflection. Cirelli, no. Save Hudobin. Off where Killorn was trying to bat it through. Tip to the point. McDonough lost it. Janmark. Janmark sends it. Pavelski. Backhanded one towards where Janmark was. And spun it through for Gurianov. Taken by Alexander Killorn. 18 shots on goal for Dallas, and for the first time in this game, in this series, the Tampa Bay Lightning lead in a hockey game by shots on goal, 19-18. 5 third-period shots for the Lightning, none for the Stars. 16:58 left to play in period 3. It's 3-1. Lightning in favor of the Stars. Lightning will break out. Here's Hudobin, and then Point trying hard to grab the puck, and he was not able to. His stick was tied up because the Stars were smart and realized their goaltender was out of the net. AWOL. Here's Bogosian. Bogosian now. Strip that one through. Lightning are changing. And now the Stars will. Klingberg shoots in. Gord made a pass. Gord fumbled it. Then back off where Hedman was. Gord chips this puck through and into the zone. Back on along as it goes through into the Star zone. Heiskanen pursued, and then he lets up a hit. Here's Shattenkirk by his bench. Shattenkirk turns a man inside out. Sagan just went down. He took away his ankles, and he put it right up in the jocks in the roofing here. I was trying for another saying. Anyway, it goes to center. And then it goes along for Cirelli, Killorn. Here's Corey Perry. 91-mile-per-hour shot by Sergachev that was before that hit where Hudobin was. He hasn't faced a lot of quality work, but when he's been there, he's huge. 3-1 Stars, but you cannot discount how good Andrei Vasilevsky has been. He played some of the 2015 Stanley Cup Final. Did not start most of those games. Those were, as Chernak shoots to the net, Ben Bishop. Chopped in front. Hudobin is on his stomach, and the puck is not over the line. What a play, Campbell Donovan. Anton Hudobin is just letting nothing past him.
It's amazing how he's been playing this entire playoff series, of course.
Not even. This game in itself is an epic. Oh, no, that first one was unbelievable. That first one, what a block by one of the best defensemen in the league. I believe that block went off of John Klingberg, and then Killorn comes in and pass from Johnson, and not only is it kick, save, and a beaut, but this goes right off of his blade, right off of the toe blade of Anton Hudobin. But they call a penalty. It'll be a power play for Tampa. Here's Hedman. Hedman locked up, passed it in front. Glove save, Larsenis. And then it goes up all out of the side and into the boards. Kucherov keeps it in. Nikita Kucherov shoots it close to Palat. Palat. Kucherov. Back Hedman. Kucherov. Sergachev. Hedman. Kucherov. Palat. Kucherov. Point. Hedman. Delays, and spins back to the blue line. Hedman to Kucherov. Kucherov to Hedman. Hedman shooting blocked. And now Sergachev. Sergachev to Palat. Palat and spiked off by his fellow countrymen and cleared down. In the last 3 games, the Tampa Bay Lightning, Campbell, have gone on 11 power plays. No goals for any of them. Here is Shattenkirk. Killorn spun it to the point. No, it is not. Shattenkirk, a shot! Glove down, Hudobin with 54 seconds left on the power play time clock.
Wow. Anton Hudobin is just on another level tonight.
And in front of the net, it's been just a horde of Finns. All of the Finnish hockey players from Dallas and Tampa have been really big in this game. As Alexiak tries to clear, he's not able to cleanly do so, but then it will go to center. And here comes Shattenkirk. The most Canadians on this ice wear blue and white sweaters. As Cirelli goes down, Gord tries to poke away. 30 seconds left in the power play. Killorn back for Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk holds. Now we'll shoot. Directed off the board. Stars try to clear. Heiskanen, Killorn. Then Alexiak. Lost an edge. Heiskanen as well. Alexiak. Now Killorn. Alex. Killorn to Shattenkirk. To Killorn. Killorn steps. Holds. Shooting. Blocked. And from behind, Dallas will clear it all the way, and this should kill the penalty. It will. For the 12th time in the last 3 games now, 4 games it will be. No over that number, no goals. Palat jarred off, and then Lindell. Point as well. Lightning trying to keep in. They will go to Hedman, who's hurried off the boards. Point, and then he looks for Kucherov. Good play by Andrew Cogliano. Onto the blue line. He fed a man. He does have him. Cogliano the net. Saved by Vasilevsky. Here's Sagan. Tyler Sagan works for it. Still, hurry. Passes to the line. Got it for Klingberg. Klingberg a shot. Glove save, Andrei Vasilevsky. John Klingberg went ahead and shot this puck, and it was an accurate hard one, but it was not in the back of the net. Killorn frustrated as he slams the door. Dallas 3, Tampa Bay 1. Feel free to broadcast anything if you want. Also, or if you want to tell me how that was going, because that was, boy, that was a furious period.
I got the best game on.
What a game. I mean, that was crazy, man.
3-0 count here for Riley. 5 pitches already for Castro. Riley 1-2 on the night. Man on second. Yancey Swanson on second. And Riley takes a strike here. Does not get the green light, but of course, now ahead still 3-1 on the count. As Flowers is on deck with an 0-2, going 0-2 on the night. And Castro back to throw his 11th pitch already. The 3-1 outside, 100 outside, and the Braves will have 2 men on base with no outs in the top 7 as Flowers comes on, of course, with runners in scoring position here for the Braves.
Here we go. So this is the play that Sagan makes. And the thing is, Tampa is buzzing. They've been, right now, a really good team in this period 3. But the Stars have felt that they've been bailed out by their goaltender and kind of want to just put a nail in the coffin in game 1. So Sagan makes a play, and it's a good one. Mean Green Machine out there, but won by Chernak. Sagan sticks on the ice. Off of the boards, taken by Shakara. Shakara looks for Hanley. He was the guy that scored the first goal. Then Johnson. Save made by Hudobin. McDonough tries to play that with Killorn as well. Sorelli in behind. Then Shakara finds Hanley. Hanley to Radulov. On for Sagan. Lightning work in their own zone, looking for the clear pass. They're not going to get a clear break, but they will get numbers. Flipped into the Star zone. Alexiak hit by Gaudreau. Then on the long from Lindell. Taken by Perry. Corey Perry chops in. Vasilevsky holds it to the wall. Now Coleman. Blake Coleman shoots a gap. And he's got Gord. Gord shoots to the net. Save Vasilevsky. Hudobin. Gaudreau to the point. Then shot by Bogosian and glove down by Hudobin and Heiskanen and Gaudreau. Heiskanen throws a punch to Gaudreau. And now Gaudreau's going to be mobbed by Corey Perry. It looked bad, but nothing.
And just a little couple jabs there. The Lightning.
Hey, how are you? Just want to go and meet you today. That kind of thing.
The Lightning not used to being frustrated.
Yeah. I think they're going to get, if they lose this game especially, they're going to be a lot more physical in game 2 come Monday night, which we will have here on this channel. What does Tampa have to do now to get back in this game?
I think pressure, big into the zone, and get rebounds.
Jostled in behind, and it can be backhanded through from where Sorelli was. Point, still there. Can he get across? No, he cannot. Dickinson, but now Palat, the other number 18 on this ice. Off of where Sergachev was, finds Hedman. Hedman closes, pass. Might have got deflected. It did, and it went out of play. And yeah, there's going to be a penalty on Blake Como. Lightning, for the 13th time, are going to the power play.
Yeah, Como knew it too.
Yeah. We talked about being physical. Nikita Kucherov, who's been so physical in these playoffs, he puts a hit on Blake Como, and yeah, that guy knows it. He does. And that's the type of thing. And I can put this puck over the net. Their penalty kill, though, the problem is in these playoffs, Tampa Bay's power play has been horrendous, and Dallas's penalty kill has been godly. At 83% for the Stars, 17.4 for Tampa on their power play. Hedman, pull it across. Kucherov, shot blocked. Looks for Hedman, went right past his stick. And now, will they have a shorthanded bid? They do have a Janmark who got hit hard, and now Pavelski also got hit hard. Now they have to go back up. Here's Hedman. Backs it on for Point. Point slipped through. Sergachev. Hedman has to keep in. There's a little rocky on that play. Shot to the net. And glove down by Hudobin. Minute 28 left in the power play. 10:20 left in the third period. And then Killorn just kind of trying to set a screen, which that's your design play, are fine, but, it's got to be better. Kucherov only has one shot on goal tonight. Point, Palat, Kucherov, Sergachev, Victor Hedman. Victor Hedman, Sergachev. Shooting and a save by Hudobin. Palat jostles away with Shakara, then Sergachev lost it to Dickinson. Dickinson tries to clear, kept in by Hedman, and now fired along for Sergachev on back for Point. Point along the line, Kucherov. Kucherov back there. Still through on for Palat. Now Sergachev. Sergachev holding. Hedman. Slap shot for the Point shot. Glove save, Hudobin. And I just want to let you know that right now, late in the second quarter, Boston is up by 4. 58 seconds left in the power play with 9:50 left in the third period in game 1. Oh, what a save by Hudobin. When you see the replay, you're going to see this is a monster save.
Right off the collar.
Right off the collar. Yep. That's got to hurt. You know, he's going to get monster hugs if the Stars will end up winning game 1.
I like how his mask is because it spells out his nickname, but
Dobby,
it
yeah.
don't. But the D in Dobby is the Stars logo, not like spelled out. That's pretty.
He's
cool.
a fun guy, especially if you've seen some of his the videos on YouTube, the great
Yes.
New England Sports Network series in the Behind the B when he was a Boston Bruin, singing during warm-up. He's a fun guy and a really good goaltender.
He's a good character, that guy.
Oh yeah. But he knows how to play goal. He was not starting in these playoffs. He was not going to be the starter. It was Ben Bishop, but Bishop has had injury problems. He still has had injury problems, but no matter for the Stars. I don't think he'll be a starter next year. He's just not a starting goalie. That's just not how the league works. But he's shown that, you know, he can have his moments, and he's shown that if he starts for a Stanley Cup, even if it's for just a magical time and not for the rest of his career, well, what does he care? Kept in, shot, deflection, Gord, never able to get there. Killorn in the final 5 seconds of the power play. Off the stanchion, kept by Maroon. You got to see more of him on the ice. Penalty's over, Como's back. Stars try to clear. Kept in by Shattenkirk, shot! Off of Hudobin, and then shot in as some of the Lightning players will change. Here's Maroon. Looks for a teammate, not many, because they're off going on the bench now. There will be one. McDonough. That one went off the glove. 8:30 left in the third period. Here's Coleman. Coleman shooting, deflection off of the boards as well. Lightning keep in. Patrick Maroon. Maroon past Cogliano. Backhands it in front. He's got Gaudreau, and he also has Coleman. Gaudreau jostled. Coleman sits behind to go grab the puck if he can. He did have one, but then he was hit on the boards. Heiskanen gets clobbered. He lost his glove. And then pass for Coleman. Gaudreau off of the side of Hudobin made a perfect save. The Stars will finally fly to center and change. Here come the Lightning into the Dallas zone. Coleman made a pass. Bogosian. Larceny! Larceny! That's the robbery they need! Hudobin, another one!
First off, with the Marty Brodeur-esque kick save, and then a robbery of the hot number 90. Dobby says no. 3-1, Dallas.
Shades of the guy that Dallas beat to win the Stanley Cup the only time that they did. That's a Hasek save. And he went high to go do it. And my, how good has Anton Hudobin been? And no, Tampa has played one of their worst games of these playoffs. But, man, that's a great save.
Oh my goodness.
Tampa's got to be better. They'll be better in game 2. It looks like they're on their way to losing. We'll see. But how good has he been? I mean, up along with Alexiak, Klingberg, and Ben, those have been the guys behind him that have been the best players. If this game continues the way it's going, first star honors for Hudobin. Personally, if I would do my top 3 stars, I'd probably say it would be Anton Hudobin, Jamie Alexiak, and Jamie Benn. Although Klingberg would be up there as well, just not on the board because he has no points.
Friday Mets fans, It's bases loaded here for the Braves.
Uh-oh.
Up with 1 out on a 1-0 count.
So the Braves could hit a home run.
Sick 4-3 double play, and Justin Wilson gets out of the.
Oh! So that could have been bad, but it ended up not. Here we go. Back to the game.
I'm sorry. 4-6 street double play. As the Mets do get out of a bases loaded jam.
You're watching some more of these saves. It's just save after save after save. Save with the toe on Killorn. Then with the neck on McDonough, on the collarbone McDonough, and then with the glove on Bogosian. Kucherov tried to go in front for point blank, and he was robbed. Perry on in front, close where Hintz was. Never got a chance, and he goes to Lindell. 7:30 left. Dallas leads by 2. Klingberg, and then in the clear, that was Kibidanta, who's looking for his second, but a good strip play off the poke check by Shattenkirk. Now Palat will throw this one to the glove of Alexiak. He steers it to Klingberg. Klingberg looks for Kibidanta. Kibidanta tries to go past the bigger man. A Lightning player, Phil, is Gaudreau trying to stick handle through a booth. Not able to. And a penalty coming up against Tyler Seguin for the 3rd time in this game. Tampa to the power play. It's been the one bad thing by Dallas is committing all these penalties.
But, I mean, like you said, Tampa, the last now upcoming 4 games, 0 for 13.
Yeah. Here's the hit that happened before the Dobby save where Kucherov lambasted Miro Heiskanen. The glove goes flying.
McDonough hit him.
McDonough, excuse me. Wrong player. And McDonough is a guy, it's a wonderful defensive player, but not known for vicious checks. But there he goes, 2008 Nicholas Kronwall on Miro. Puck will get cleared immediately off the faceoff. This is why, if you're a Lightning fan, that your team is down 2 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Losing faceoffs on the power play. Egregious. Maroon. Then chipped in by Johnson. Killorn is out there. I seriously, if I'm John Cooper, as this puck goes to center and Dallas looks like they can change if they want to, I seriously would use the triplets. I think it'd be an interesting thing to throw off Dallas. What?
Call a timeout.
Killorn, Shattenkirk, Johnson, Maroon. Good idea. Back Shattenkirk, slap shot. Deflection in front, and it never went through. Puck goes into the Tampa Bay end. Stars will change. Lightning will change. Shattenkirk is out. And he has Sergachev, who backhands it across for point on for Hedman. Hedman, who has not had that good of a game, and he's been a superstar in these playoffs. Here's Point in front. Can he toe drag? No. We saw that play on this ice in Game 1 of the last series. No Islander was there to do anything. There were at least 2 stars in front putting sticks in the lane. Sergachev now Point. Point in back. Looking off the wall, Hedman, Sergachev, Hedman. Back there, Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov. For Hedman. Victor. Shot to the net. Deflection. And he had the goal if he had went to the other side for Andre Palat. Then back to Sergachev. Tries to keep it in. Hedman. Kucherov. One-timer. Deflected to the boards. Point. Backhands it on a cross. Kept by Sergachev. Sergachev shoots to the net. Blocked as well. And flung to center. And the power play is over. Seguin out of the box. Hedman shoots this puck in and sweep down by Hudobin. As Hintz is feeling it, hobbling off the ice. He might have gotten hit high with the puck. It looks like he did. He was the one that went down to block that absolute blast by Nikita Kucherov. He's feeling it. And with 4:59 left in the third period, it's still 3-1 Dallas Stars. What's your thought on this sequence?
It's been all Dallas, but it's been pretty cut clear that the Lightning look a little bit shaken by how the Dallas Stars approach to this hockey game are. Because the Lightning are used to being fast-paced and more physical, but they haven't met their match, and I think they've met their match so far in game one. As we see Luis Familia warming up in the bullpen for the Mets. As Brandon Nimmo, who's on for one, takes a ball outside for 1-0 count, 1-out inning. And again, as always, bow tie wearing Ken Rosenthal is shown on the screen, giving the inside suit of baseball as usual. The 1-0 here. The pitch. Inside, 92 on the gun.
We're back here as we watch this Sergachev shot go through two. Oh, what a stick. What a stick, Rope Hintz. That puck hits his stick, and then it goes right by him. And this is the play-by-point. It's literally the same move he made that scored that first goal of the Eastern Conference Final. But here, just you got sticks in the lane by Dallas, and he's not going to get anything if the Stars are going to be that aggressive defensively. Klingberg, Lindell. A glove is down on the ice. Lindell gets it across to Ryan McDonough. McDonough, Gaudreau. Gaudreau shoots this puck in, and then Lindell chased by Paquette. Paquette lays into him and then jostled off the glove. In the final 5 minutes of the Stanley Cup Final, Game 1. Dallas 3, Tampa Bay 1. Flicked on by the Stars boards, and then by their bench. This puck will careen across for Pavelski and get back for Sergachev. One longtime veteran who's been in the playoffs a lot and really knows Stanley Cup playoffs, either Joe Pavelski or Ryan McDonough is going to get a Stanley Cup in these playoffs. It'll be a long time coming, but we'll see. Their point was able to lay it off to Sergachev, and Vasilevsky's off to the bench. Extra attacker on for the Stars as that poked off the stanchion and out of play. We shall see what the outlook is if you are Dallas. Right now, it's a 6-on-5 with 3:55 left. John Cooper has taken his goalie to the bench. And now the Dallas Stars look for a chance. Intercepted. Cirelli shot on Hudobin, and then that puck went off of him as well as Point is back in the net. Point in front, trying for an opportunity there. It goes to the point for Hedman. Hedman back point. Point shoots. Save by Hudobin. A jostling puck rolling through, and then it goes onto the left side of the boards by the camera crew. On for Kucherov. Puck went right past him, and the Stars will change. Here's Hedman. 3:17 left in the third. Finds Cirelli. Cirelli looks for Sergachev. Puck in behind. Lindell chops it down for Hedman. Hedman to center as well. On for Sergachev. Mikhail Sergachev back to Victor Hedman. Hedman. Sega is there as well as Hedman takes it on a long, throws this one back, and icing as the entire Dallas Stars bench erupted and screamed to the officials, icing, 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 and they get that. So the puck will be back in the Stars' end, and Vasilevsky is back in net. In the Tampa Bay end, and Vasilevsky's back in net. What?
I gotta ask you something.
Yeah.
With full facial hair and hair like that, Victor Hedman kind of looks like actor Brad Pitt.
A little bit, I guess. A little bit. Look, Swedes have a great sense of fashion and everything like that. So, Stars jostling right in, rattle off at a chance, but it's a good thing that Vasilevsky was still in goal. I had to look up for a moment to see if he was. And yes, He was indeed. Tampa will get into the zone. Vasilevsky to the bench. Pucks to center. Here's McDonough. 2:25 left in the third period. Dallas 3. Tampa Bay 1. Killorn. The only reason Tampa Bay even has a goal in this game is because of a puck that went off the skate of Gord. Here's a slap shot by McDonough. Blocked. Puck is there, and the Stars lance it out, but not cleanly all the way through. Bogosian will shoot this puck close to Gord. Gord tries to find Maroon. Killorn, close to where Maroon was as well. 2 minutes left in the third period. Maroon hit hard by Sagan, and it went past him. Shattenkirk is pursued by Cogliano. Shattenkirk to McDonough. Ryan McDonough stays in his own zone. Now Hedman. Throwing on back to Coleman. Coleman chopped this through. When this game is over, guys, I'm actually going to end the stream, but after a few minutes, I will take a new stream and call it the NBA playoff live stream or whatever. So just guys, hang on and go to that as soon as this one's done. Stars the empty net, score! And there's your nail in the coffin.
Bogey!
Jason Dickinson as the Tampa Bay Lightning were running around. And with the minute 18, the fat lady singing for Tampa.
Might want to take that hat off.
As I've told everybody, I'm not rooting for Tampa or anything. It's designated as home team. Into the home team. But yeah, what's your analysis on this empty netter? Personally, I think Tampa just was lollygagging, moving the puck around their own zone, and Dallas smelled blood in the water, and they just, Jason jumped on it.
Last against goal.
Dickinson, not Foxa.
It looks like the Lightning were just lackadaisical in their zone. They really didn't want. They had that urgency to pressure on Dallas' zone. And
55 seconds to go. It's 4-1 Stars. We'll see if they try for an empty attack, another attacker again. It looks like they won't, but if Tampa can score a goal here, they probably will. Shot deflected off of Coleman to the glove of Hudobin. .930 save percentage in this year for Anton Hudobin. Goes to the point for where Bogosian was. And then loose to Paquette. Klingberg takes a hit. Maroon thrown to center. Bogosian. The final 30 seconds of Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Not exactly a blowout, but kind of a chip out for this Game 1. Stars will sky it to center again. Into the Tampa zone, Bogosian. And in the last 10 seconds of the third period, shoots it into the Stars zone, and Lindell will touch it as Johnson pursues in the final 5 to the final 4 to the final 3 to the final 2 to the final 1 to the final zeros. And that's it. Dallas wins 4-1 in Game 1. The game-winning goal scored there early in the second period, and the Dallas Stars will go ahead with a win and have a 1-0 lead in the Stanley Cup Final. So there you go. Stars win 4-1 over Tampa. And it was 1-1 at one point, but as Hudobin gets a big hug by the guy that really, I think, helped him get better and gain his composure in the conference final, Ottinger. And this Stars team is 3 wins away from something they haven't lifted since a certain Brett Hull's skate was in the crease. And for the Dallas Stars, they know what they want. They know what they deserve because they believe. And Tampa, a lot of soul searching. A must-win Game 5, not by mathematical standards, but by team standards will be coming up on Monday night. We will see you guys then too, but just stay put. I'm going to end this stream in a few minutes. I will start up a new stream for the rest of the NBA playoffs.